Hello friends, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I had a little squirrel moment here in my craft room today, and so I thought I would share it with you, and it's kind of an experiment, and we'll see how it turns out together. But I've been kind of cleaning up my craft room, and I'll talk about that more in a minute. But I was going through these cards. They're right here. What I have left of them is a stack of cards. There's some cardstock here too, just pieces of cardstock. But there's some cards here that my mom gives me, her old cards, and she'll give me a stack once in a while. This is the second or third stack she's given me. And so I was going, as I was cleaning up my craft room, I was looking through these to see, am I going to use these? Am I not going to use these? And I ended up keeping them all. So. But then as I was going through them, I was like also thinking, oh, I need to get Father's Day cards and birthday cards. And I need a birthday card for this week for my son, my oldest son. And he loves dogs. So I had seen a couple of dog cards in there and I thought of him. So I thought, well, this is cute. It doesn't really, kind of generic. It doesn't say what it's for. My mom cut all the backs off of these particular cards here, because they were, written on or whatever. I could have used them, but she didn't realize that, I guess. So whatever. She probably did me a favor. I'm sure she did. I didn't really need them, you know what I mean? So I thought, well, why don't I make this into a new card? Because it's not necessarily one that I would probably wouldn't use in my journals unless somebody particularly wanted some dog ephemera in their journal. So I thought, well, maybe I could make this into a new card. And so, I've made cards before, and so I've been kind of just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And he's probably getting like a gift card or something, check, cash, whatever, something like that for his birthday this year. So what I did was I was going to use white cardstock, but I thought, well, wouldn't it be pretty? Because my daughter-in-law, this is my son that's married. My other son's not married yet, but this is the one that's married, and his wife, my daughter-in-law, does major scrapbooking. Like, she's totally into it and just makes beautiful detailed scrapbooks. So I thought, well, I better make this good, because she might put it in her scrapbook, right? I mean, I was going to make it good anyway. It was like, this may be in her scrapbook forever, so I better do a good job here. So I thought, instead of white cardstock, just so it looks like, because that's what you would get from the store probably. This probably had a white. See, here's some of the white right here. So I probably had white back here. But I thought, well, why don't I put some green back there? And there's this little strip my mom left on here. I thought I could just glue a piece of cardstock onto there probably and have a new back. So that's what I'm going to try here. So let's cut this to fit. And so, yeah, this shouldn't be too long of a video, but, I want to do it right here. I want to do a good job in case this ends up in a scrapbook. I mean, like I said, I want to do a good job anyway, but I just want to see, because I've never done this particular, like I've cut up cards and used made ephemera and things for journals, but I've never really remade one where I actually used it for a card for someone. And of course, it's a pretty obvious recycle kind of thing. Like, I don't know why I never thought of it before or did it. So there you go. So let's glue this. I'm going to use that as a little flap or hinge and just glue it, I guess, on the inside right there. So we'll put some glue right along this little strip and see how that adheres. And then I kind of wanted to put a little closure on it so that if I put it, because I could probably find an envelope for this to go in, but I could just put a little closure on it. And then whatever I put in there, a gift card or whatever it is, will, because I'm just going to be handing it to him. I'm not going to be mailing it. If you're going to be mailing it, of course, you need an envelope. But since I'm just going to be handing it to him, I don't really need an envelope, and I don't really need a closure, but I just thought it would be nice to have a closure, something different and something to keep the gift card in. Okay, you know, in the card, help us to keep it in the card. Well, this little strip is tiny, so I'm having a little bit of a hard time here. Maybe if I open it up like that. The up here is pretty. I might have to put a little hinge on here or something, but let's see if this goes, how this goes. Okay, so I need to let it dry too. See on the back, need to cut a little bit off right there. Let me do that. My green is just a little higher, like a sliver higher than my front of my card. Let's cut that. There we go. Now it's even. See, I needed to cut off a little sliver. So there we go. See, there's the back, and might be dry enough to fold now. So let's kind of fold it over. Okay. Yeah, it's attached. Might need a little something up here. Let me see. Let me see if I need a hinge. I could put a little hinge inside. Yeah, it's not exactly how I wanted it, but it will be all right. It's just, you know, my son's not going to really be like picky about that. Like, Mom, you didn't get it over far enough. He's not going to say that. So maybe a little hinge too, just to give it a more finished look here. And then also keep it together. Cardstock or paper. I didn't really, let me see if I have any paper. I mean, isn't that weird when we're scrapbookers and junk journalers and when we're like, do I have any paper? You know we have paper, right? I'm just going to use a piece of this since I have it here. Like, where's all my paper? It's all over the place, but it's not right here. I think that's so funny when we can't find paper and we have it. You know we have it. So there's some over there. There's some over there. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this hinge. I might need to score it a little in order to get a nice sharp edge here. So where's my little tool? I got so much stuff in my little pencil jar here. Here it is. So this little tool is great for just a quick little score. This is the one I got from Dollar Tree, and this side right here, I think it's called a scorer. So where's the middle here? Let me just figure out where the middle of this is. Okay, about right there. So I'm going to put my ruler down there. See, I have a big scoreboard, but when you just need one little score like this, you don't want to pull out your big scoreboard. So this thing, I tried it before and it was like, wow, that really worked. You know what I mean? So there you go. Quick little score. Did it work this time? I can hardly see it, but it is there. I might have to do it again. Maybe I didn't press hard enough. Just when I said it worked so good last time. Let me do it one more time. Okay. Oh, I've got my sharp. Where's my end? It fell off. Yeah, there's a sharp end here, so you want to keep this cap on when you're scoring because you're kind of like pressing it into your hand. Okay, let me try that again. I need to press a little harder, I think. I didn't want to like go right through my paper or crack it or anything, so I probably wasn't pressing hard enough. And now I'm pressing, actually, probably almost as hard as I can. So let's see how it worked this time. Yeah, I think I got a score there. Okay. Yeah, it's scored. It's not super scored like you would have on a scoreboard, but there is a score mark there that I can makes it easier to fold. So that is good. All right. Because before I was folding, you know, this is cardstock. So before I was getting like you know how you get like a crinkled, if you try to fold cardstock without scoring it, sometimes you get kind of like a crinkled fold instead of like a nice crisp straight fold. Okay, there we go. Now I'll put this in here. I think I might use a little Fabri-Tac on here though, since it's cardstock and it's going to be like, you know, just a little bit harder to glue down with art glitter glue. And then we'll make a little closure, and I'm going to try to figure out if I could print something or cut something out on my Cricut, like happy birthday type of thing. I could do that. I have a happy birthday disc. Mine uses the disc. It's the older one that doesn't hook to a computer or the internet or anything. And so yeah, but I do have a happy birthday disc that was given to me when my Cricut was given to me. So I could cut out the words happy birthday and whatever, maybe there's other words on there, and then write on it. Or I was thinking about my label maker. Do I have my label maker out here? Let me see if I still have it out here and I can show it to you. Oh, I have it right behind me. I never showed it to you when I brought it home from the thrift store because I forgot, and then it's been sitting here and I've never really kind of like taken the opportunity to show it to you. But I had been kind of wanting one, and I looked online and everything. I just never really bit the bullet and bought one on eBay or anywhere. So and I actually did buy one at an estate sale. It was a Sears label maker with the tapes and everything. It was in a nice little box. In fact, I had the box right here too, and I had it in my store. I took the box out now because I can figure out I can use the tapes in this label maker that I bought. But yeah, the Sears label maker I could never get to work. And I took it apart and put it back together, and I could never get it to work. So I got rid of that. I had to throw it out because, you know, it was no good. My husband tried to fix it and everything. I think my son did too, my younger son. None of them could fix it. So I was like, okay, that's it. It doesn't work. I'm giving up. And I threw it out, but I kept all the tapes in a box that it came in. And then I was just going to get another label maker, you know, maybe. But then I was like, well, I don't really need one, you know what I mean? I kind of talked myself out of it, but then I found this one. Okay, so that's cool. Now it's sturdy now. There's a little white showing there. I'll see if I do anything with that. But I could cut out happy birthday and write in here, or I could use the label maker, or I could just write in here. I don't even have to cut out anything. But, oh, let me show you my label maker real quick. Quick, like a bunny. Here's the box I had got from Sears, and it had all of these, and I showed this on my thrifty videos. It has extra wheels on here that won't fit this, so those are useless to me. It has the instructions, but it had all of these tapes in here. Black, mostly black, and there's one red right here. Can you see that? One red. But I found this at a thrift store. Oh, I've probably had it for a month or two now, and it's super cute. And this is actually the one I want. If I was going to order one on eBay or something, this is actually the one I would have ordered, or this shape. Not necessarily this brand. I never really heard of this brand, Pencraft, but it works. I bought it at the thrift store, brought it home, and was able to get one of these tapes in here. It goes right in here. This opens up. And it works, so I could print out some words, or I printed out a word right here. Guess what word it is? Journal. Can you see that? It's the word journal. That's what I practiced on. Yep, and it just like the old-fashioned, well, it isn't old, it's a vintage, but it peels off right here. In case you've never seen one of these, you probably have, but it peels off the back here and it sticks down. See? Cool. Anyway, that's my label maker. I never showed it to you because I just kind of forgot about showing it to you, but it's right back there in case I want to put a sentiment here. So what I said is I wanted to put a closure on here. So I have these little dots. I have a little circle punch that is this small. It's like 1/2 inch. And I thought it would be fun just to put a little dot right there and put a little baker's twine closure on here. So here's a yellow one that is kind of cardstocky. It would match. Okay, let's go for it. You know what? I kind of would like to put a number on here. It just seems more fun. Oh, it would be really cool if I could put his age. I don't know. That might take time to find. Well, I think he's, how old is he? How old is he? How old is he? I can't say how old he is because that makes me sound old. And I might not find it anyway. I need 2 numbers. And I might not have the other number, so it might just have to be a random number. Let's see. Okay, we're just going to do a random number. That'd be cool if I had one with a little dog on it. Yeah, he has 3 dogs, so. And he had 4. One passed away. And we've gone through, you know, with the boys growing up, we went through. Here's one from a bingo card or something. Has a number on it. I really like this one though, the 20. I think I'll use that. So anyway, yeah, he has 3 dogs. Now a miniature Alaskan Spitz. Oh, there's 2 of them here. Hold on. That's a music. Let's put that back over here. I'll put that away later. But yeah, and a husky and a mutt. The mutt, I don't know, we don't know what she is. She just was somebody's dog had puppies and they were like, you want one? And at that time they did have 3 dogs then. The one that passed away was a little beagle. And I want to be able to get a string behind here, and I don't think I'm going to be able to when I do it like that. I think it's not going to be sticking up enough. So what do I need to do? Maybe put a little eyelet in it. I hate to put it wasted. Well, if it's going to be in a scrapbook, maybe the eyelet won't be wasted. Let's put a little eyelet so it has a little raised part on it. Let's see, I've got all these little colorful eyelets here. So let's just do there's a yellow one right there. Okay, so we're going to do a little eyelet and then we'll have it raised so that I was just using this too, and I think I have stuff stuck in here. I have to show you what I made. Oh, I have them on. I should take them off and show you. If I have time, I will, or otherwise it'll have to be a different video. Okay, so I'm going to punch a hole through the middle of this. Okay, and put that out of the way. And, oh, I'm going to need another hole, aren't I? Yeah, I'm going to need another hole. I should have, well, let me see. Let me go ahead and put this in here, the eyelet. These are tiny ones, so I don't want to drop it because if it falls on the floor, I may never find it if it goes under something. Okay, so there's an eyelet in that piece. Now get off my finger. Okay, so we'll put another little hole right here. Okay, right there. Okay, put the eyelet in. There, see, now it'll be a little raised. And let's see, do I have it on a good punch? Right here I think I need to turn this over to the tiny one. There we go. Yeah, I had a little squirrel idea today on this, and I had to go ahead and try it, so figured I'd share. Maybe you have some cards that you need to figure out what to do with. Okay, is it out? It's punched. Okay, get out of there. I don't think this is open all the way. Mine gets stuck. There it goes. Yeah, mine gets stuck. This one has been kind of like trouble from the beginning, but I just put up with it because I know how to make it work. And I still love it too. So there we go. All right, now we need a little hole in the back. And I can just use a little hole too for this, I think, because this is just going to be simple, nothing fancy. Just tie a little piece of twine, baker's twine. I have my baker's twine jar right here. I can use this green that'll match the lettering. So what will we do? How will we attach this? Probably just tie it around here. Let me get this in so it'll go through here. Go through, go through. And I'm just going to tie it on. Nothing fancy, like I said. Tie it on with a double knot. Whew. I've been cleaning up my craft room. I'm not doing like I'm just cleaning my craft room today. My plan is this week to clean my craft room today, and then clean my other room where I have some other crafting stuff and stuff I brought home from thrift stores on one day this week. I'm taking the day off. So, and I want to do some crafting that day, of course, too. I don't want to waste the whole day cleaning. Wouldn't want to do that. So that's pretty tight in there. So let's see. Let me see if I want to. I just want to wrap it around enough to keep it closed. So if I put a gift card in there, it won't just like fall out. Could fall out the top or the bottom, but like I said, I'm just handing it to him. So where's my scissors? Where are my scissors? Right in front of me. Okay, there we go. So that is it. Nothing fancy, but I am reusing this card with a dog on it that he loves, dogs. And I'll tell them I made it, and maybe explain a little bit, because you know they'll like that. They'll like that I made it, because she makes all her cards. My daughter-in-law, she makes some fancy ones on her Cricut, because she has one that hooks to the internet. But anyway, pretty cute, right? I don't have the inside words made yet, so I can't show you that. But so just as a quick little, you know, idea of you can actually reuse your cards, especially if you have a generic one like that. That could be used for Father's Day, birthday, you know, stuff like that. Any kind of holiday like that. So, you know, and maybe other holidays that you can think of. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that little idea. I really kind of think it's cute. And I'll see you in my next video. Happy crafting.